Good evening, viewers. This is D. India Focus, and I am Sri Charan. In this special edition of D. India Focus, we will be speaking and analyzing about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech, and on the other hand, we have Karnataka State Government's guidelines, which will be in act from tomorrow. We'll be speaking about it, viewers. What's going to be open in Karnataka, what's going to be closed in Karnataka, and much more, viewers, in this packed edition of D. India Focus, special packed edition of D. India Focus, and I welcome you all once again. Now, looking at Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech, I'll analyze on one hand, also summarize on the other. 20-minute speech. First point, 5 points which I found is most important. I'll be telling you all those 5 points, viewers, and that will cover most of the speech of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, the first thing, he started with a note of gratitude to all COVID warriors, and I felt Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the start and as he progressed with the speech tried to fill courage in everyone, because he emphasized the word courage, dhairya, 2 or 3 times in his speech, and he also said that he stands with the nation. As a Prime Minister, it's important for him to stand with the nation, and he has said it so. The second point, he dealt with 3 big crises which India is going through. First was oxygen production, which he said the supply has been ramped up to a greater extent. The second thing was medical production. That's the medicine, remdesivir, and other medicines too. That is also ramped up, he said. The third thing was the bed demand in big COVID hospitals, and he also spoke about it. Third most important thing which I felt in today's speech was the vaccination, because vaccination drive has to increase so that the curve decreases. The COVID-19 active cases curve decreases. For that, the only path is not lockdown, vaccination. Now, India has ramped up vaccination. World's most economical vaccine. 12 crore people have already taken vaccine. Vaccines will be available for 18 plus from 1st of May. That's what he said about vaccination. So this also filled courage in people who have planned to take vaccines. Fourth important thing, he explained about the health infrastructure, how it has grown since the last year, in 1 year, and he cited the examples of PPE kits and etc. The fifth most important point, this I felt was important for India, the awareness among children. Also, children should spread, students should spread awareness. All the people should spread awareness, not just students. I feel it so, because as responsible citizens, we have to spread awareness, viewers, including wearing masks, following social distancing, vaccination, and all such. So awareness is most important in today's society, because people are going out without masks. If they wear masks, masks are below the nose, below the mouth, near the neck. So what's the reason of wearing masks? People should be aware of it. So it's important for an awareness drive. We must save India from another lockdown, from a lockdown, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the last. Now, this was all about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech. I summarized it as well as analyzed it. Now, viewers, looking at the guidelines of Karnataka, the state government has put out the guidelines. What's open, what's closed is a big question, viewers. And now, we'll be looking at it, viewers. First thing, let's look at night curfew. Night curfew will start from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. This is the timings of night curfew. What will be closed for the next 14 days? They have said next 14 days, May 3rd or May 4th. Until then, what will be open, what will be closed? Educational institutions shall be closed. Religious places for public shall be closed, but rituals shall be open, only for priests or other. Now, restaurants, hotels, eateries shall be closed, only takeaways, that's only parcels allowed. Cinema halls, swimming pools shall be closed. Liquor bars closed for public. Only for parcels allowed. Construction activities are allowed. Industrial establishments allowed, but with authorization. Authorization maybe they'll find out with identity cards, but it's difficult to do so. We have to check it out. Wholesale vegetable markets will be shifted. How it's going to be shifted, when it's going to be shifted is not yet known. Media, that's print and visual media, shall be open. E-commerce, only home delivery allowed. Government offices shall be working with 50% staff. IT services, work from home will be encouraged. Work from home will be said. Other essential services shall go on. Now, interstate movement is permitted. Bus 50% seating services is allowed, but how well this is going to be followed is a big question, because 50% seating services is difficult to be followed. Also, essential services shall be open. That's medical services and all such essential services shall be open, and this will be open at any criteria, lockdown, curfew, 144 section, or anytime. All essential services every time will be open. Now 50 people will be allowed for marriages, 20 people for cremations, 144 section will be on. Now looking at the weekend curfew. During weekend curfew, it's going to be from Friday 9 p.m. During weekend curfew, groceries shall be open from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's on Saturdays and Sundays. This is for weekend curfew. So these were the guidelines given by the state government. Schools and colleges, the educational institutions, that's the schools and colleges, shall be closed. I wrap up this edition of D.India Focus over here, viewers. Until the next time I meet you all, signing off. Sri Charan, do stay safe. Thank you, viewers.